So, why is it important to be able to image the design of the body? Right? In these Franklin Method classes, we spend time imaging, learning how the body's designed so we can have a clear image in our head. And the bottom line is if you can't image where in your body movement can happen, you're not going to use that movement, right? You're going to compensate for it. Like, for example, when little kids pick up something, right, they flex their hips, they go all the way down into a squat and they pick it up. When we become adults, older and wiser, and we go to pick up that same thing off the floor, we bend over in our back. We do not do engage hip flexion whatsoever. Oh, complain about our lower back. Why? Because of life experiences, unrecognized habits and patterns, we start to reduce how often we engage in hip flexion and actually flex those hips. So then we compensate and we use other movements in order to pick things up off the floor or go about our daily living. And the thing with the body is it's designed to move. Our spine, when we were born, actually only had one curve in it, just one curve. And then as a baby begins to move, it starts to develop the other curves, right? The curve that we have at the nape of our neck and the curve that we have on our lower back. It's a baby lifting the head up that starts to create that curve here. And then it's the baby beginning to crawl that creates the lower back curve, which happens to be the same place so many people complain of pain. Why? Because we're not engaging the movement there the way the body's designed. And learning how the body is designed to move is a key element in changing our experience with pain in our back. And look at this amazing spine. This is the lower part of the spine. This is your sacrum. There's the side view, there's the front view. And this is the vertebrae, the bottom of the spine that meets the sacrum in your lower back. This is called L5. So many of us know about L4, L3, L2, L1, right? All those herniated discs and everything. So coming to a Franklin Method workshop, you will learn and you will build your ability to image where movement happens in the body. Then you will feel it in your body and be able to become more deeply aware of whether or not you are actually moving this part of your body in your daily activities. Because if you're not, then guess what? You're going to take those same habits and patterns and get better at them in any exercise regime. So if you're not aware that you're holding, yourself in this curved position, you will unknowingly take that into your yoga and your Pilates and your running and whatever else you do and get better at your habits and patterns. So if we want to last longer, have more ease in our body mind, have a longer shelf life, we need to be able to use the body the way it's designed in all of its multiple movement capacities that sadly with age and with time and with habits and patterns and psychosocial issues and everything, we unknowingly diminish our use of them. And interestingly, as we get older, we see a lot of that posturing, right? The spine starts to go back into that singular curve again in many of the older populations because they haven't moved them. So we have an incredible potential to create change in our bodies and experience more ease and longevity. I hope you can join me for a workshop in the coming several. I teach on Wednesdays, I teach on Tuesdays, and I teach a lot of workshops on Saturdays where we get to dive in a little bit deeper for 2 and 3 hours. So check out the events page and join me for a Franklin workshop and expand your life, expand your movement, expand your brain, because when you can visualize your body, you actually create new neurons. You change the way your brain and your nervous system function. So there's so many benefits to this, and I hope you'll join me. Bye-bye.